I ain't hear my horn, man. You ain't bring me in my horn.
You didn't hear your horn?
See how you do me, dog?
Why can't you hear your horn?
I don't know, man. Would you gonna play like I heard it? Freedom is a road seldom traveled by the multitudes. Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there listening and watching and chilling and remembering that freedom ain't free. It's Big Dog Chico. It's Uncle Neely. We may have Coach Shad join us later today, but let's get to it. It's the morning run.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab your coffee.
Freaky Friday. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Morning Run on this great Friday, Father's Day weekend, day after Uncle Neely's birthday, and right here on the Pregame Network, wherever you're checking in from, East Coast to the far West Coast, Pineapple to the Big Apple, Maine to Spain, wherever it is, and anywhere in between.
I'm trying to just visualize my map. Pineapple to the Big Apple is damn sure a long way. Maine to Spain is cross. I like Chico. I'm going to allow it. I like it.
I'm going to allow it.
Like I can stop it. And shout out to the almost 11,000 people who watched Chico hunching on that pole just on Instagram alone.
See,
no,
first of all, it wasn't a pole, and I wasn't hunching. I was digging a knot out of my back at the top of my back under my shoulder blade, like that. All right, so it wasn't hunching. It just looked funny on the side of the road at nighttime.
It did that, though. It did that. Shout out to everybody watched that. Shout out to everybody who is off work today, celebrating Juneteenth, the day that the word finally spread to everybody that the people are free. And if you have to work today, just remember that freedom ain't free. Put that black fist in the air. And if you're watching and ain't subscribed, sit your ass down.
Sit your weak ass down. You feel me? It's going down in a major way on the 19th. Hey, also you got the World Cup going on. Soccer, football. I guess you would call it soccer.
Like I told you yesterday, man, I loved watching the fans. I watched the fans more than they be kicking it.
You're right. You know what, Uncle? I once, when I was overseas, I played in Austria, and we went to
the red circles.
Yeah, hit on the red circles. But we went. The first game I played in over there was in a soccer stadium. I don't know if you guys ever been in a soccer stadium, but it's a little bit different than an American football stadium.
It's just spread out more.
It's spread out, and it's like a bowl that people are sitting in, and it's huge. 100,000 people, man. It was like playing at the University of Tennessee, but a different type of stadium. So, and the crowd in there, they're singing songs, they're chanting the whole time, they're engaged. It seemed like the whole time in the ball game. They come to be a part of the game, also.
And they don't sit down.
They don't sit down, dog.
I don't even know why they got seats.
No. But got a quick little promo with our friends at mybookie.ag where we can bet. Instead of betting on the game, you can wager and get some free money on the crowd. And that's simple as, will the crowd do a USA chant during this match? USA versus Australia going down today. Today only is when you can make this bet. It's like, hey, I want to give away to all the runners out there listening. I want to give you all a free $10. All you got to do is sign up.
That's
bet
really
your 10.
It's free money.
$10. That's free money.
Don't happen. That don't happen. So guaranteed. That's why they capping the bet, because they know it's gonna happen.
There you go.
Like it's gonna happen. But what a quick way to double 10 to 20, and then put that 20 on something else and make that 35 and put that on something else and make it 60. Get in when you fit in. It's free money. Chico, I got a roof over my head. I got food in my belly. When I turn the water on, it come out. But I ain't turning down $10.
I ain't turning down $10 either. I'll
free
take that.
Free $10?
That free ski for the tension. What? I'll take that. So get your lock of the season on right now. Free money alert. USA versus Australia. We'll be here. USA chant. Simple as that. Get your free money. I already got mine in.
Times is so tight, man. Put you 10 down, turn that 20 to 20, take the money out, and put that 20 in your gas tank. You just got double the gas for free. Take that.
Then tell me, come on here and say thank you later.
Free money.
That's all. Free money. And then, or you could take that dub that you just won, and you can go over to the new website. That is Get you some Father's Day gear, 15% off. Coach Prime's DeionSanders21.com website.
Let me tell you this, Chico, and this, I can't show y'all. You just have to trust old Unc and believe. I'm doing the show in Prime draws right now. I'm sitting here like Winnie the Pooh. And the bottoms is like, go to the site, get you the Father's Day deal, 20% off all things Prime socks, Prime draws, whatever you need.
Yes, indeed. Go there. DeionSanders21.com. You understand me? Also, when you go there, make sure you go to UNKandCHICO.myshopify.com and get you some merch. That supports us. You know what I mean? Consistency wins. All of our brands are on there. And you can get the TMR merch also with our face and logos on there. Check that out right now. UNKandCHICO.myshopify.com. We appreciate you guys. Details matter and consistency wins.
Do you think we could maybe partner up with Coach Prime and get our face on his draws?
I think we can get some draws made with our face on it, but he's gonna be like, "Dog, you want out? What? No, I'm not doing that." He gonna call me Chico. Uncle Neely suggested that, didn't he? I should have known.
And then he gonna say, "Chico, didn't I see you hunching on a pole in Hawaii? It's a Prime draws."
Like, no, Coach, it wasn't a pole, and I wasn't hunching.
Oh, you're right. It was a pole, and you was backing up. My bad.
That's gonna be a T-shirt. It wasn't a pole, and I wasn't hunching.
New merch drop.
Now
Shout
let me
out
see.
to Renee Rainey, member for 17 months, checking in on this Juneteenth. 17 months of membership, and y'all want. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna put it out there. Y'all wonder how she be getting tickets to the game. Y'all wonder how she be making appearances on the show. Membership matters. Membership matters.
Yes, it does. And for 17 months, might just get you flued out.
You ready?
Thanks to Uncle Neely. He's good. Hey, all of my people out there in the world today, we appreciate y'all joining us on this Good Friday. We got some good things to talk about, laugh about, discuss, and anything else. Y'all got something in the chat? Put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's get it in. You feel me? Whoa, that's a younger Neely. What the hell just happened? Did I just go back in the time portal? How did this?
What's going on?
What's up, dog?
What everybody doing? I don't know where's the okay, I see.
Did y'all just see this? First time ever.
We just traded places.
Let me see if this will work with me. Hold on, watch this. Hold on, let me see.
Nah.
Dang. Still the same ugly motherfucker. How you doing, Duce? What's happening? Got Duce Neely in the building, man. Duce Neely in the building.
Everything good with me.
Hey, on this Father's Day weekend, on this Father's Day Friday, we have the son of Uncle Neely right here. First of all, let me just ask you this. Can you give us one of your favorite Father's Day, Father's moment, whatever, with good old Uncle?
Honestly, I don't know what to say. It's never a dull moment with him. So it's so many. I can't even think of anything right now.
It could be anything. Like just what happened just now. He slid out and you just slid in. What? Pause. How did that? Like,
yeah.
Wait. Let me just. You know what? The floor is yours. Anything you want to say to the people out there? Let them know something.
Everything good. We just living and maintaining. Father's Day weekend. Gonna enjoy the Father's Day with my dad, and just gonna keep staying blessed out here.
And the third generation. Where's the younger dudes?
He's not with me right now, but I had to get him on this show soon. I think he's been on here before.
Yeah, he made an appearance already.
Yeah, we had to get him.
He said you late. I'm in before you, pops. What else? What's the rest of the plans for this weekend? What y'all gonna do? Y'all got anything planned out already?
Yeah, I think we probably gonna go grab us some good food to eat. Probably just figure the rest out. We'll figure something out.
Man, well, eat it for me, dog, because I can't have no good soul food like I want to have. Y'all enjoy y'all time. Enjoy this precious time to be with your pops. You know what I mean? And hopefully it'll continue on for a long damn time, dog. You know, because we're all blessed to have our. Shout out to mine, too. Shout out to you, Pops. Happy Father's Day weekend.
His pops got a ponytail.
See.
No wrong with
Appreciate you, Deuce.
that. Yes, sir. I'll check in with y'all later. Yeah, he
Hey, Deuce
was
said that wrong with that.
in draws for real.
You hear him, Chico?
Say it again.
I said he was serious. He's really in his draws for real.
Oh, I did not doubt it not at all. Not one bit did I doubt it. Not one time am I going to challenge him and say, I bet you won't stand up. No.
Yeah, he's serious. Well, I'll check in with y'all later on. It was good to come on here and speak to y'all.
For sure. Y'all put a W Deuce in the chat. W Deuce in the chat, baby. Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Man, I swear I thought he hit a switcheroo on me right there. Like a went back in time. Like what you call it, Men in Black? I thought of Men in Black. Let me let him get in with his tighty whities on. I'll take him off the screen right there. There you go. You in there?
I'm in there like swimwear.
Like swimwear.
Yeah.
Course like
Duce, aka the namesake, Junior. You know, we don't call him Junior, we call him Duce.
Right.
Yeah.
As we should in the hood.
Yeah, he done been out to Boulder a couple of times working the games. We Master P hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, let's go, man. You have your son out there, you know, connecting with you, bonding with you in that environment, you know, from Jackson State to Colorado. I think that's dope, man. Y'all keep flooding the chat with W's in the chat right now.
Let me tell y'all. You asked Duce for a story. Let me tell y'all a Duce story.
Uh-oh.
It's a true story. Duce is the reason. Wait, give me the story time track. Give me the cut.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Get it right, man. Put you on the screen, get you right. Easy, let's go.
Duce is the reason Drake is successful.
Hold up, oh goddamn. Where are we going with this? Drake.
I'm saying it again. I want you on the screen with me. Because Duce is the reason Drake is successful.
Drake?
Yeah.
OVO Drake.
Yeah.
Toronto Drake.
Toronto
T. Drake.
That Drake.
Okay.
Drake,
like this.
Duce was about 7, 8 years old. And Drake came to a Jack State game. This pre-prime, this wave, this year. And let me set it up for you. You know, Cortez, New Orleans, Lil Wayne, went to Jackson State, Sonic Boom, Young Money, brought Drake to the game. Mm-hmm. So we all on the sideline. Drake got on a Jack State jacket. You can Google it. You'll see the image. He was at this game, Jack State jacket on. But he ain't Drake yet. He coming up, you know.
Right.
So Drake was about 6 feet from me and Duce in between us. I say to Duce, and Drake can hear me. I say, hey, Duce, you want to take a picture with Drake? Drake starts walking our way because, of course, this little joke going to say, yeah. Duce looked at Drake, looked back at me and said, I'm good. So then Drake played like he wasn't coming over and kind of did the neck scratch and went the other way.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
And then 3, right there. And that might be Duce's head. Then 3 minutes later, Murphy Lee from the St. Lunatics walked by and Duce took a picture with him.
Oh, that's the look that Drake had on his face right there. Like, this little fellow just took a picture with Murphy Lee and not me.
I'm telling you, Drake left that game and went to the lab right there and said, never again. Said, never again will a little kid diss me and take a picture of somebody else in front of me. Never again. So every Grammy and every award that Drake got, he really owed to Duce.
I want to give a shout out to a little young boy at Jackson State, Duce. No more Murphy Lee. It's OVO. Murphy Lee.
Murphy
Lee. Shout out to Murph Durf, man.
Shout out to Murphy and the St. Lunatics. No shade.
So,
but Duce picked Murphy Lee over Drake.
I ain't mad at Duce, man. Shout out Duce.
In Drake face.
In Drake face. That was the face that he made.
Yeah,
ooh, that's funny right there.
Yeah, that happened. Drake was like, all right, what I get in the lab?
When man dropped that.
It may not mean nothing at all.
Yeah.
I remember what Duce did to me.
Drake had a run, boy. Yeah. And still having a run. He just dropped 3 albums.
Three albums.
One.
And I read the credits. He didn't mention Duce's name in nowhere.
Come on,
Like,
Drake.
dog,
Now
you got to give a shout out to
step
who
your game
gave
up,
you
send him a
spark.
bottle or something.
Yeah.
It's a
You
shame.
wanna
I think
work?
he dropped 3 albums. I'm sure he has 10 songs on each. That's 30 songs. And I don't know if I intentionally listened to one yet. Am I getting
haven't
old or just out of touch?
I think it's both of me. I haven't either.
Damn.
Not one. Not
I'm
one.
sure I've heard them in the background of somebody passing by playing, and I'm like, I hear a little snippet of it. But I haven't intentionally.
And look, man, shout out to Drake. I'm taking nothing away from Drake, because here's the thing. We all know Coach Prime is great, right?
That's right.
You know, but you don't think when he got to the 49ers, Jerry Rice made him better?
Oh, yeah,
You don't
for
think
sure.
when he got to the Cowboys, Michael Irvin made him better? You don't think when he was with the Falcons, Andre Rison made him better?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying we wouldn't have Drake at all. I'm just saying that Duce was Drake's Jerry Rice. Made him step his game up. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Makes
That's
sense.
all I'm saying.
If Reverend BJ Nelson, let's give a shout out to you out there on the West Coast.
One thing I'm gonna say about Rev now. I'm gonna say this
57368.
about Rev. He gonna shop the Queens out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
he gonna shop the Queens out there.
I don't know if that's a reverend thing, pastor thing, deacon thing, or just a thing, but shout out to my revs and my pastors at Selma University back in Selma, Alabama, dog, Reverend Stevenson Tullis.
Shouting ladies out is why you enrolled in Bible school, ain't it?
No, and we're not gonna go there. And did.
I'll tell you where we can go, man. It is Friday. Of course, we know it is Juneteenth, but Friday is the lead into the weekend, and this weekend is one of the final recruit visits for Colorado. Matter of fact, Coach Rashad, who may be joining us in this show, was on the way to the airport to pick up some recruits for their visit. So recruiting is still taking place there before a little vacation time kicks in for the staff. But final weekend, smaller group coming in this weekend, but an impactful group, and you want to get what you can out of it. Right now, with all the visits that have taken place the past 2.5 weeks, I think we're sitting at about 20 commits from class of 27.
Class of 27, and hopefully we don't see any decommits or anything of that nature. But just like
one so far.
Yeah, we had one so far, and I'm sure other schools have had
one
at least or multiple. But we talked about that a couple shows ago about recruits committing to a school but still going on visits, and we got some feedback from that. A lot of people said they agree. Some people said let them visit, do their thing.
You sound like a king daddy. Let them
visit. I'm checking out another school. Come on, let's go for the stroll. So if they're taking those OVs and they've already had them scheduled out, like I have one scheduled for the 19th or today and throughout the weekend, but I just went to a school that made an impression on me and I committed on the spot. Is that continue to expound on that and let us know your thoughts on those things?
Man, here's the thing, Chico. I don't know how to fix it. I just think it's a problem. And I hate to be the guy that says something wrong and don't having a solution for it, because here's my overriding premise, right? I want what's best for the student athlete and their family. Forget these institutions. These institutions, 100 years old, $1 billion, they're going to be fine. So at the end of the day, I wanted to work for the student. But just like I said in the Morning Wood the other day, when you got a good deal, it win-win for both parties. And who's not winning in this situation is the people that you emphatically said yes to, only to then say no to when they counted on your yes. And so, like right now, by rule, you ain't in school until you go to practice or class.
Right.
So you can tell anybody whatever you want to, but until you step foot on that campus and go to practice or class, it don't mean nothing. And I just think that in this commitment process, like the school has to keep its word as far as the scholarship goes, because scholarships are annual. They might can take it from you next year, but if I tell you got one this year, you got it this year. But when it comes to a commitment, people can make a commitment, go on other visits, and then what they call got flipped, which I hate that term, because then it's like they putting the power into the institution versus the power into the young person's decision making. Didn't nobody flip me. I changed my mind. You know, it ain't you, it's me.
Yeah.
Like you tell the lady when you're breaking up with her. But at the end of the day, I don't know how to solve it, Chico. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it don't feel right to him. I think when you engaged, man or woman, you stop dating other people. When you're dating, you can date all you want to date until you find the right one. And once you find the right one and say, yes, I want to marry you, you're supposed to be off the market then, ain't it?
Supposed to be, excuse me. The way it's set up right now is, you know, they can go on these visits, they can give a verbal commit, but then on signing day, they can still flip when they pick those hats up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, got a little choked up right there.
Oops, it's some hair in your teeth. Oh, oops, it's some hair in your teeth.
Reverend BJ Nelson said, I want the players to really think about going to these SEC Southern schools with the state-supported racism. Damn, they got devil tendencies. Devil is a lie, and it's birthstone. Well, you know what? I've never said this on the show. And looking back on it, I don't know whether I made a right decision or not, but this was my thought process. Just like I told you about getting recruited in the state of Mississippi, at the time, I was thinking like, I don't know about going to Mississippi, but I'm coming from Alabama. I had the same thoughts about going to the University of Alabama, believe it or not. Because I knew the history of it, and I don't know whether I knew that history like right during the recruiting time or it was just, instilled in me or not. But I remember once they went on probation during the time they were recruiting me, that was like more incentive for me to be like, I don't even want to go to Alabama. And people won't believe this, but I got a call from Alabama and I said, no need to call me back because I'm not going there. Because I knew the racism that was there from the historic value. And I remember my grandmother telling stories about the governor standing there on the steps and not allowing blacks
in the schoolhouse door.
Yeah. So I remember those things, and I don't know whether Auburn or whoever else, UAB was any different, but I knew those things about Alabama, and I thought those things about Mississippi. So that's how I, exit them out of my recruiting back then. So I can see how
I think that I think it's appropriate that this subject comes up. Appreciate you, Reverend BJ Nelson. I think it's appropriate that this conversation comes up on Juneteenth, because I think it is foolhardy to sit here and act like there are not vestiges and remainers and leftovers and even current renewed policies that have racial tendencies to them, and a lot of those do come from the South. And I think players do have leverage to say, I'm not going to play there in this state for that school because of what's going on in that state. I mean, that is your right and your power. But I think, with people who are now just putting it on 18 and 19-year-olds to do it, they need to be doing it too. When you look at you look down there in your hometown in Selma, you look at Montgomery. The boycott worked because everybody did it.
Right.
You can't continue to do things and say, hey, here's what we need. We need all the players who are going to college to not go to southern states that have policies or enact in legislation that's against us. All right, cool. What you gonna do in addition to that? You can't just put it on them now. Like, what you gonna do? And I would think, like, particularly in these days of NIL, if people are going to ask a young person to forgo money that a school is offering, cool. What you going to do to replace what they're turning down? Because let me tell you, during the Montgomery bus boycott, Chico, the people who had to work but didn't ride the bus still got to work. Somebody just took them, they carpooled.
They organized. Yep.
Yeah, so they didn't go without, they just went without using that service. So if you're telling people to go without using this service, you need to be prepared from an organizational standpoint to replace what they're sacrificing to some degree. And if you ain't, like we say about the money around, sit your ass down, like you just talking.
Wow. Right. I agree with that.
But having said that, again, You ain't finna convince me. And if somebody wants to believe it, believe what you want to believe. Ain't nobody forgot. So even when you say stuff has changed, yeah, it has. But you got to remember, before it changed, a lot of those folks still alive.
Mm.
And they got kids and grandkids, and then they told the stories. And so you better believe before somebody goes, because everybody tried to say Lane Kiffin was lying. When Lane Kiffin said he had faced challenges at Ole Miss about talking players into coming there, and they said, well, he ain't said what he waited till he got to LSU to say it. That don't mean lying.
Mm.
Because you better believe, Chico, before somebody comes to go play at Alabama or UAB, or Ole Miss or Mississippi State or USM, they're gonna say, man, what's it really like down there though? Is it like what they say it is?
Yeah. Hey man, Reverend BJ, I don't think that that is gonna stop anytime soon unless we, like Unc just said, organize and get right together as one.
Yeah, it's layers to it, man, and everybody got to be all in. You can't just put this on one group.
Mm. So, in other words, like, let's take this to Jay-Z and Target. He's facing backlash, after Target just released and unveiled that exclusive Reasonable Doubt, the Jay-Z classic album, will be released at Target, among, I think, a few other places. But you know how this chat got on me about going to Target, and I didn't realize that we're supposed to be boycotting. They got on me, yeah. So chat, y'all, hey, keep that same energy or sit your ass down for Jay-Z and his new afro and shit. Because I can let mine out and look like that too, but hey.
So can Duce.
Right. So what we doing? Are y'all gonna let him have it also?
They got on your ass, Chico.
And if so, go.
And Chico, you were so happy that day, man. You were just small talker. You was like, yeah, man, got some errands to run. I'm gonna swing by Target and blah, 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 blah. And everybody in the chat was Target.
Target. Why Target? Don't go to Target. Target. Like, what's wrong with Target? That's where they be at. They be in Target, dog. I just gotta go in there and walk around for a little bit. But at the end of the day, Jay-Z announced his partnership with them, and it looked like it's going through and it's going to happen. So, or it has happened. So, hey, I don't know. Reasonable Doubt, classic album.
It is classic album, and I want to give Jay-Z the benefit of the doubt. But one thing I would say about Jay-Z, and don't get me wrong, I love Hov. I bump him, pause. But at the end of the day, man, when is Jay-Z not done what's in the best interest of Jay-Z? And before somebody think I'm being critical, at the end of the day, when have you not done what's in the best interest of you? Like Jay-Z did with his NFL deal, Jay-Z, you don't become a billionaire and not look over something, not hold your nose, and still do something. Like, ain't no way to that height and somebody don't get screwed over.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Reports are saying that some fans are viewing the collaboration as a smart anniversary promotion. Others have criticized Jay-Z for partnering with Target amid the ongoing boycott discussions, and many have pointed out that the artists have previously released Target exclusive albums and vinyl editions without similar backlash. So, hey, Jay-Z, come on over here with me and let them get into you, or you can pause, or keep doing your damn thing like me also, and not worry about what people damn say. Damn it. Hey, talking about a boycott. There's 13 people over here boycotting. Let's get everybody to boycott if we're gonna boycott. Let's do it the right way. Other than that, we're doing business over here.
They got this thing, Chico. You got what's deaf, meaning you don't hear anything, and you got what's tone deaf, meaning I hear you, but I don't hear like the tone of what you're saying. I don't really get the message. And I think there are a lot of people that get to play tone deaf. Like, I didn't know y'all meant everything boycotting with them. I thought we were just like boycotting this because, Target sells black products. Yeah. Like, it's black-owned stuff in their store. And so if we boycott the whole store, we actually hurting such and so too. And that's like being cute and tone deaf to it. Like, you're trying to just skirt the issue a little bit. But like I said, man, business, man. He gonna side on the side of business at the end of the day. Because like he said, and I quote in one of his bars, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man.
And just to, bring it all together, what you said about the tone.
Hold up, dog.
Oh, you just said about the tone, and you talk about the black businesses at Target. Shout out to AMP Consonant and Tone with all of their products and everything that they have at Target. The body wash, the deodorant, the spray, the shampoo, and everything else. Black partnerships right there.
Here's the deal, Chico. Bam, we can always count on Mia. Mia be bringing it, sitting there with a little laptop. I started buying directly from the black businesses via their websites instead of buying it from Target. So there's another way. That's what again, I'm not being tone deaf. Like you can be tone deaf, be like, oh, well, I went to Target, but I went to do this. What she's saying is, no, you can still buy tone, Chico. Just don't go in Target and buy it.
There you go. Because they damn sure have it available on their website. I could bet that, directly. So, hey, Mia, thank you. And bring your pretty self on the show. Smart self on the show.
How you know she pretty?
Because I can see that's why I said smart also. I changed it to smart. But either way it go, you're pretty in spirit. Because I don't know, that could be an AI picture right there. So there's no middleman, she just said. You're right. Cut out the middleman, go straight to the plug. Nothing wrong with that. Y'all make sure y'all go straight to the plug too at uncandchico.myshopify.com and shop with your dogs. You feel me? We got plain black t-shirts on there. We got black t-shirts with our logo. We got doing numbers. We have running up. We got a whole bunch of things coming, man. It's all available at the website right now. Best promotion stream. Streamboo.org. What's that?
I don't know, but
I was going to say
before you read it out loud, why don't you read it to yourself and then see if you want to read it out loud? She gonna be like, my mama ain't worth a damn and she ugly. Oh man, I should have read that. What y'all saying? like you read it to you.
Well, I know what I am want to read. That is the back of my eyelids this weekend. I'm gonna give me some rest. I'm gonna sit by the pool. I'm gonna let the kids run around.
How you on an island and sit by the pool?
Y'all think we can't go to a pool? Yes, we can go to a pool, man.
Surrounded by a pool.
Not necessarily. It's a saltwater pool with animals in it.
I give you that.
All right. So we can go sit by the chlorine pool.
I got you. Because y'all do have like a mongoose or two running by.
Mongooses out there, you know what I mean? Stuff biting at your feet. So I can go sit by the pool, by the hotel, have a staycation and chillax on this good Father's Day weekend. If y'all have any super chats to send, y'all have y'all chance to send them right now. We want to read any super chats or thoughts to come in here and join this conversation. Please do that. Any Father's Day messages y'all have out there, put a W fathers in the chat also. You understand me? All my full-time dads out there, full-time moms. Shout out to y'all too.
It's Father's Day tomorrow now.
Yeah.
I mean, not tomorrow, it's Father's Day.
Let's go to a proud father. That's Coach Prime. Once again, y'all make sure y'all go to DeonSanders21.com. But also, hey man, shout out to Colin Cowherd, right? That's how you say his name? Colin Cowherd.
Are you looking at Manny to tell you how to say it?
Right.
You said, is that how you say it?
He defended Shedeur Sanders against some doubters, saying that he believes Sanders can win games in Cleveland and pointed to his production behind a struggling offensive line as evidence of his potential. He said, I think you can win games with Shedeur. I think Cleveland, the last couple of years, has aced the draft, and I think they're going to win games this year. Not 2 or 3, 6, 7, or 8. I really believe that. I think Shedeur can play. It's a hill I'm going to die on. This is going to become Tebow, except the guy can actually win games. He's good. That's Colin Cowherd via the Herd. Shout out to him. What do you think about that, Unc?
Well, Colin Cowherd, I may not agree with everything you say, but I would absolutely defend your right to say it. Voltaire. But I will say this, all of that was wonderful, but he lost me when he finished up that editorial.
Oh,
Because one thing y'all have heard me say on this show time and time again, I don't victim blame. When you're the victim, it's the perpetrator's fault no matter what. You can't blame a woman because she had a couple of drinks. You can't blame a woman because how she was dressed. Like the predator made the crime happen, not the woman. And where am I going with this? Colin Cowherd, I believe, spoke the truth on what Shedeur brings to the table, that they did get a great deal because this is a guy who was a first rounder at worst second, and y'all got him when you got him for the cheap. But then he closed out his theory by saying, and you know what? It's really all his dad's fault. Because the stuff Coach Prime did during the Super Bowl, the interviews he did, the stuff he was saying, you know, about not wanting his son to play for a horrible team. And keep in mind, it's the horrible teams that need quarterbacks. It was all that stuff that got Shedeur in the position he was in. You know, Deion was a great player and so-so coach. I'm quoting him, so-so coach and a horrible agent. Like, he's the reason his son got done the way he got did. Colin Cowherd, read my lips. Bullshit. And I say it on Juneteenth. Racism is the reason he got did the way he got did. Buck breaking, putting somebody in their place, letting you know you ain't finna be bigger than us is the reason he got did what he did. How dare you try to drop this on the feet of one of the world's best dads? And then he attached it to even Alonzo Ball's family with the big baller shoes and the injuries.
Not the big baller.
It's just amazing how Chico, and my son was just on the show, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read to y'all the best gift I got for my birthday was a text from my son and what it said. But it's just amazing how only black dads get criticized for being good dads when they do what white dads be doing all the time.
You ain't lying.
I distinctly remember Archie Manning putting the word out, y'all better not draft Eli because he ain't coming if you do.
Preach.
But they ain't said Archie was a bad agent.
You ain't lying.
I just think, man, sometimes as a people, and I say this again, it just happens to be Juneteenth, but ain't the reason it came up. It just came up. We got to learn how to rally around each other, man. And when the wolves attack somebody that shouldn't be being attacked, we got to stop leaving it just totally on them to defend them. Well, Prime, what you going to say back? He said this. No, Prime ain't got to say shit back. I'll say it. And I'm saying it as a black father. Because what you don't want for your children is for them to have to suffer. Yeah, you want them to grow and develop. You're not trying to be overly protective, but there's nothing wrong with saying, man, I don't want my son to have to go through that. And then if some billionaire white guy takes that as a diss, like that you crazy.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want that for your kids either.
Right.
Why would I want my child to be in a bad situation when he could be in a middle or nice or good or great situation? And because I articulate that, you're going to say it's my fault that he ended up being done the way he did. Stop it. Stop it. That's victim blaming, man.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders, the Sanders family, Coach Prime are the victims in this situation, not the perpetrators. Why are they on trial? They should be at the plaintiff table, not the defendant table.
That's right.
Stop.
Well, there you go.
Clip that.
Clip that.
Mofo.
If it's naive, you feel me? And while you're clipping it, make sure you hit that like button too. You feel me? Because we got love for Coach Prime. We are Dub CP over here. We ride with Coach Prime.
They were just asking for the horn too, Manny. They were saying
or Dub CP.
With a horn that, man.
My bad. You was cooking so much, the horn just need to be on.
I'm just saying what the people said. I got played at the horn at the gate.
Well, there you go. You know,
horn ain't work for me all day. Got a super chat though. We got that working for us. Let's get this super.
Indeed.
Of course, go back real quick. Hold on, Chief. Go back real quick. Shout out to Scorpion 73. 13-month member. You're going to say she pretty. You always talk about pretty folks, Chico. Renee Rainey back in this BBR 17-month member. Appreciate that. Let's get on to the super duper for the day. C Maven AI dropping 51 on Chico's head so he can go back to 808 braids. Happy birthday, Aunt. Appreciate that. From a Gemini to another. All right, twin. Deeper point. For our athletes, this is context-sensitive agency. Refusing a college may be a value decision. Accepting an NFL contract may be a wealth transfer decision. Both can be rational at the same time. C Maven AI. Dropping knowledge like chronic flakes.
And I'm gonna drop something for you guys right here too. Just like I just dropped that, hit that like for Coach Prime. Y'all make sure y'all go. If you're in the Colorado, Denver, Boulder, what do you call it? Firestone, where my guy, our guy Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana Glenn, Shark with the Fork being Firestone. I mean on Firestone Road, right at the car place. I can't think of the car place name.
Well, this for our dog right here. Y'all make sure y'all go support when you get a chance. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Father's Day weekend is going down. Get you some catfish plates. You feel me? Right there, Firestone Boulevard, Firestone, Colorado. Making catfish great again, one fillet at a time. Easy. That's Louisiana Glenn.
Oh, that baby. I love that.
That's right. Y'all go check that out when you get a chance too. Unc, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you broke that down the way that you did right there. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I think I seen it in the comment too. It's like it was a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Like I agree with everything he said about. I think the Browns have had wonderful drafts, recently. Shout out to their the brother that's the GM there. They have been building quite a roster. But I just still say, and I know we are over a year removed from it, but it's history now, and it's Black history like Juneteenth. You can't blame the Sanders family, particularly Coach Prime, for what the NFL owners colluded to do to one Shedeur Sanders. You can't put that on him.
Right. For being a father.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to show him
what's best for your child.
We're going to send a message to all the Black daddies out there. Don't publicly want what's best for your child or else.
Yeah. Same way, you know what? Damn, that's crazy. Same way they tried to do it LeVar Ball. You know how they had him on TV had him on ESPN, parading him around for a while, and he'll say something. And he said this thing to this lady, which wasn't even anything.
No, it wasn't sexual at all. Yeah.
No.
It wasn't gender bias.
If they want to make it that, they can make it.
He wasn't the host of the show. He wasn't talking to her.
So crazy, man. But they were like, we'll get him off. That's crazy. Shout out to the big ball.
At the end of the day, Coach Shad is in the building. But at the end of the day, keep this in mind. He got 3 sons, 2 of them in the NBA. And y'all want to act like he failed as a dad?
One of them signed a multi-year, multi-million-dollar rap contract. So, hey, who's winning? Who's not? Well, we know we winning, and we doing numbers over here. Y'all make sure y'all get ready for the USA-Australia game. Get ready to kick off in less than 15 minutes. Make sure you go to mybookie.ag, put your bets in. Will we hear a USA chant? That's the lock of the season. Right now, win free money. $10 wager, get you $10 back real quick, like at mybookie.ag. Use the promo code BIWDOWG. Now let's lock in with the Colorado Buffaloes. Real quick, like
my receiver room is in the building. My man, Coach Shaw.
Put them dubs
AKA
up. Put them dubs
AKA
up.
my favorite cue.
There we go.
What's going on, Coach Shaw?
Hey man, nothing much, brother. Man, just another beautiful recruiting weekend for the Buffs.
Yeah, absolutely. We were just discussing that before you came on. We had some successful back-to-back weekends. Got this third weekend coming up. Not a massive group coming in, but an important group coming in. And you actually at the airport doing some pickups.
Hey man, Mr. Do It All himself. You understand? So as of right now, I'm actually waiting on one of them to land, and once he lands, we'll get him to Boulder, man, and let him see what we're all about.
Yes,
Have
sir.
no fear. Mr. Do It All is here, Coach Shaw.
Man, talk about the success so far, the recruiting staff, the position coaches like yourself, how it's all been coming together.
Oh man, it's been really good for us this year, man. We really harped in on it because we wanted to make sure that we did it right this year, right? We wanted to do this and we wanted to do it the right way. we felt like we wanted to hit the high school level a little harder, which we did. And that was something that a testament to our head coach, right? And one thing you guys should know about it is Coach Prime has his full hand in this recruiting cycle. So he's been locked in from day one, right? So once he was locked in, he made it to be a point for us to be locked in as a staff too as well.
Yeah, he said at the end of last season, right here live on the Morning Run, taking full responsibility for a 3-9 season, that next year he was going to touch everything. He was going to be the first and final say in what comes in or what goes out. And he's been there and been doing that right along with you guys.
Absolutely, man. He's been there every step of the way. I mean, he's been on every visit, man. He's been touching the parents, touching the kids, man. These kids are loving Coach, right? Which they always do. And we know who he is as the person, you know, because we have insight on him. But just for them to get to visualize it, feel it, you know what I'm saying, and see it personally, it does a big justice for us.
Big dog.
Talk about what you've been looking for out there on the recruiting trail as a whole, as far as the receivers room, looking to add to the Buffs this season.
Well, one thing we're looking to add, man, we want to make sure that they're a fit for the room, right? It's just not about just being talented, right? It's a lot of talented guys out here in the world, but we want to find the right fit that they could come in and mesh with the room that we already have right now. All right. And those things, when we're talking about fit, man, we're talking about guys that are smart, tough, fast, and disciplined with character, right? Character is the main key that we're looking for when we're talking about bringing in a receiver into this room. And I think we've been right on point with it. We got some good guys in this class that's about to come around that we feel that is a perfect fit for this room.
Yeah, Coach. Go ahead, Chico.
No, I was just going to say, you talked about character. Let me just dig a little bit deeper right quick. When you talk about fit on the field, what does that entail?
So when you fit on the field, man, you already know who our head coach is. I don't need to even make no announcement, man. You got to be a dog, right? So when we're on that green grass, man, it's time to get busy. It's time to get to work, right? We need that dog mentality, right? You got to come out there and you got to want it, right? I can't want it more than you as a coach. If I want it more than you, then then we got some work to do there. But one thing about it, I need you to want that thing, right? When you talk about Coach Prime, man, he wanted it. He was only great because he wanted it, right? He wanted to be great. So that's what we look for. When you're on that field, you got to have that dog mentality to be able to attack each day, right? And I'm looking for guys that's going to attack it in practice. I'm not so much looking for guys that are just going to show up and be gamers. I want to see it in practice, right? I'm going to show me how you practice is going to show me how you play.
Exactly. And in football, you practice way more than you actually play a game.
Absolutely.
I always say that. Well,
I talk to our recruits all the time about how important practice was and just relaying to them how Travis was. See, a lot of people know Travis as the gamer, but they don't understand Travis as the practice player. He rarely took reps off. You're talking about a player that went on offense for a series, then came right back and went on defense, right, with the ones on defense. But I always use this one story about it. I think we were playing Cincinnati, and Travis went and he scored a touchdown, and he did a certain end zone dance. He did a backflip. Well, he practiced that in practice. Every time he was in practice that week, he scored and he did the same backflip. And I said, "Bro, what are you doing?" He said, "Coach, I'm just practicing. I'm gonna do this weekend." And lo and behold, when he scored, he did it.
Yeah, the kind of guy you had to literally take his cleats or take his helmet to make him sit down because he wanted to practice every rip. I talked to Coach Prime like just yesterday, Shad, about this, and he was in agreement on it. I want to get your feedback. I told him that in our history at CU, right, that it looks like every facet of the program is now operating at the same level. And what I meant by that is in years one, you had a Travis, a Shedeur, Cameron Silman, Craig, but the strength and conditioning or the recruiting or the way the stadium was operating on game day or the way travel was done, whatever it was, wasn't at that same level, right?
Correct.
So, but talent was making up for the deficiency. Now, because you have righted the ship behind the scenes, righted the ship, the stuff that takes back in the background that nobody sees, and you bring in these other players, like you don't have to have a hero now. You just need guys to do their job and fit in because the system is in place. What's your thoughts on that in your room and organization?
Man, I tell you, one thing that I really applaud Coach Prime on is the hires that he actually made, right?
Mhm.
With building his staff. Um, he's a man of God, a man of faith. So everything he does, it involves Christ, right? He has to feel it, he has to receive it. And I think our DC and our OC are unbelievable, right? So when you're
Absolutely.
talking about schemes, especially with our OC, we just need the guys that are just going to be smart and disciplined. We got guys that are smart and disciplined. It's gonna take care of the rest, right?
Yeah.
And that's just who he is, man. And I think we've done a tremendous job with the staff. Our staff has got closer and grown closer. All right, that was one of the things Coach Prime wanted us to make sure we done as a staff too as well. And I think, man, it's some great things ahead of us because of that.
I love that. And just the other day, Chico and I was talking, I think last week when we were announcing the commits up to date,
Mhm.
I said one of the things I love about this 2027 class and the commits is that you have two top-notch coordinators, offense and defense, who are helping select guys that fit what they do versus
Yes,
just inheriting guys that may not fit. I love it,
absolutely.
Shaw. These two coordinators phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Right, man. So you hear the term, man. Uh, they're not new to this; they're true to this, right?
That's right.
So that when you're talking about those two coordinators, man, that's true when it comes to that, man. They're not new to this game. They understand it, and they know what they need, and they're gonna find the fit, right, the perfect fit for the scheme that we're running on both sides of the ball, and we're doing that. But it's a big testament too, man. The Darius Box, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
really owning in. I'm
out the
telling y'all,
box.
man. Yeah, I'm talking about if he's not the first one in the building, he darn sure is one of the last ones. And I know because I'm right there with him. We over there
Yeah,
fighting.
Hmm.
We fighting to be the last one. But he's putting his head down and he's working too as well. His staff is doing a tremendous job, especially when you're talking about our director of recruiting too, uh, with Rich, right? With Coach
Yeah.
Rich, man. So Rashad Rich. I call him Rich because his name Rashad too. And I told him there's only one Rashad in that building. But yeah. So yeah, him too as well. Then you got a staff with Pete and Devin, and then all of the staff, man. I'm talking about, man, they are really doing a tremendous job in this recruiting cycle when it's coming to this high school class.
yeah.
Yeah.
We even got Snelson and Derek coming on Monday who do the graphics for the recruits to talk about the role that they
Hey,
play in enticing.
woo, they the coldest in the game. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, there's no
Yeah.
better creative team than what we have here at Colorado. And
Hmm.
Snelson and Derek, man, they're on it. They're always changing the game, man. It's always sometimes you look out there on the internet, man, and you see our stuff and you can't even believe it. But I have to remember I was there when it actually happened. But
Yeah.
man, it's beautiful.
And what blow me away, dog, is I sit there and say, all right, this is it. Like this ain't no way they finna top this one. And
Yeah.
then the next
Mhm.
cycle, they come up with another graphic and play, and you be like, damn,
Yeah.
how do they not run out of ideas?
Hey, they're on it, man. I think they have their own. I walked in one time. I think Derek and Snelson have their own playbook, just like we do on offense and defense. They got their own playbook, man. They're game planning, they're scheming up things, and they're hitting it.
Coach, I got a question from the fans. And I normally, y'all know it's supposed to be a super chat, but it's Juneteenth. We're gonna cut our people some slack. We got a question on screen that caught my eye from
Okay.
Jewel. He says Shedeur played a pretty big role wide receiver recruiting when he was there. Does fit you're talking about have any element of connection to the current QB room as well?
Yes, always. I think our quarterbacks that we have already on campus are doing a tremendous job with helping recruiting this high school class. You know, we have three great quarterbacks in our room right now with Juju and Isaac and Sweet Wine. And then also our commit, right? Our QB commit and Adams.
Yeah,
He's doing a tremendous job with connecting with these guys. I mean, even when he came on his official visit, man, you thought he was another coach on
Yeah.
his visit. We had to remind him, like, hey, dog, this is your visit too. But yeah,
Hmm.
that just shows you what they're doing. So yeah, it plays a big part.
Yeah. I like hearing him speak when talking with Coach Uncle Neely in his interview. I like hearing how he
Mhm.
spoke, how assertive he was. You could tell he was serious about everything that he's doing. Yeah, and confident also. And the guy can really play. So um
Absolutely.
yeah, wants
hey,
to play in that go-go offense. Like he
yeah.
believes his talents fitted, and clearly the coaching staff believes his talents fitted.
Yes, it does. It does. And I think they're all doing a great job too as well, man. And you see it in the room now. Like I said, we got 3 of them now, man, and Juju's doing a really good job, man. He's stepping up. I love him to death.
And I got to put you on the spot, Coach, because once again, you have I'm gonna use the word achievement like we do in Capital Land. You have achieved and retaken your status as my favorite Q. But in
There
that,
you go. There you go.
I do have to put you on the spot and ask you a question because you said you're the man of many talents, no job too big, no job too small. Will season 26, will we see the return of Coach Shad, the hype man pregame, like he was in swag days?
Oh man. Okay. You gonna try to get that out of me every time, huh?
Every time, because I miss
man.
it. I need it.
I got you, man. I understand,
that's what a lot of
man.
people know his face from, being in the front of Jackson State lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, who that young fella right there, man?
I may, you know what, for you, Neely, I may make a comeback for a game or 2. You know what? I may do that for you.
I
For
feel
you,
blessed.
Neely,
I can leave. I'm good.
I got you.
Coach, you talked about recruits. Let's talk about the guys that's still in the room that I'm sure you're excited about this year. You still have Hakeem Williams, Quinn Gibson, Cam Perry new to the room, Danny Scudero, Joseph Williams coming back, DeAndre Moore added to the room, whole host of guys. Caleb Mathis still there. Talk about the guys that's still in the room and what you expect from them, what you're excited about also.
Oh man, I think growth is the word that I want to use with the guys we have returning, right? When you're talking about Quentin, you're talking about Quanell, right? Farrakhan,
yes.
You're talking about Caleb Mathis and those type of guys that are already returning, right? Hakeem, those type of guys, growth, right? Those guys see it. Joseph Williams, you know, he's growing, he's maturing. I expect a great season out of all of those guys, right? Because they're going to help us. They're the foundation, right? Those guys coming in, the foundation has been laid. So now we're just blending it together. And like I told you about our room, we want to make sure it's a fit. So everybody that we brought in is a great fit. Okay. So when you're talking about a Danny Scudero, I'm talking about a hard worker that loves to work, right? So he's taking that one of those leadership roles in that room of guys getting to work and guys respect him because he shows it, right? Then you have DeAndre Moore, who's, man, he's a tremendous talent, man, but he's a leader. I'm talking about, when you're talking about a guy who's a veteran guy who's seen it, who's done it. He's that voice in that room, and those guys love him for that too as well.
Man, love
mature also. I liked him. I met him out here in Hawaii. Mature kid and a playmaker.
Absolutely. See, you talking about Hawaii? What you up there in Hawaii doing, man? See, I need to get with you.
Oh, this
living in Hawaii.
This the home base now.
Ooh,
longest. Yeah, just let me know when you come on out here. You know, you and the wifey or whatever. You know, let me know.
Yes, sir.
We got some recruits for you out here also, Coach.
I know
send some more your way, man, because you got some talent out here.
Yeah, it's actually one that it's a couple that came down to the camp.
Yeah,
they did their thing. Now there's a couple receivers came down to the camp.
Yeah,
Coach Shaw, let me ask you this: while Chico thinking those names, we talked about recruiting the guys, right? We talked about the talent that these guys have. But there's another component that if it falls on you, dog, and there's ain't but one ball. How do you get these guys to buy into your turn or your time is coming? It's about the unit, not the individual.
Well, you know, thanks to our OC, man, he's made a point, and we re-emphasized it, right? The way we know how much you care about your teammate is how well you play without the football, right? So that's one thing that those guys are really believing in. So it's not about it's not a me, it's a we thing, right? So these guys are the first ones to go out there and want to go out there. If we're blocking on a perimeter screen, they want to block for that guy. If they know that they're running a route and they're not getting a route, that, you know, they're not first in the progression, and they're running that route to get somebody else open, right? So it's no selfishness in this group. That's the one thing that I'm most excited about. It's not a lot of me. It's a lot of we in that room, man. And it's a testament to who they are, you know, eternally, and then it's a testament to who our OC and how what we're performing here too as a staff.
Love it.
How much do you enjoy recruiting, Coach? Because I know you've been on the player side, and now you have to do a lot of traveling. How much do you enjoy recruiting? You know, maybe some ups or downsides of it.
Oh man, I love recruiting, man. I love getting out there, man, touching these kids and just being able to see who they are and making sure they are a fit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes me excited when you go and you see a kid on film, but when you get to actually understand this kid and understand what motivates him and what's his why, you know what I'm saying? Then now it makes that bond a little bit stronger, right? Now I can really connect with you a little bit on a deeper level because I know who you are. I know what you say you want to be, and now I know what it is to get you there.
Yeah. When you go
And
into these high schools, just to piggyback off that, when you go into these high schools, um, you know, we've heard we had Coach Cheney on here. He talked about how the relationship was built with the recruiter. Talk about how you build relationships with the coaches at these high schools, also, and not just going there to meet the players.
Oh, always, man. I think that's first and foremost the biggest thing is building a relationship with these coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because my hat's off to them because they touch them first, right?
Yeah.
These are the coaches that we have to have trust in that they put that they instill that character piece into them, right, before they get to us, right? So now with the recruiting class that we have coming in now, a lot of those guys and their coaches, right, have already set that ground standard, right? The standard is the standard. So when they make the transition and coming to Colorado, it's
Mm-hmm.
already there, right? So that's when we find a fit. But I think building a relationship with high school coaches is most important, right? And when I go into those offices, man, I talk to the kids, but I spend all day with those coaches, man. I'll
Right.
sit in there, we'll watch film. If you need any questions, if you have any questions about certain things or how we do things, we piggyback on each other. I learn from
Mm-hmm.
them and they learn from me too as well. So that's the great thing about it. When you talk about our high school, man, our tight ends coach was a head coach at the high school level who won many championships, right? And that
Yep.
just shows us a relationship piece because he built a relationship with Coach Prime and now he's our tight end coach.
Yep.
Mhm. You hit a key word there, Coach Shaw, learning. And I want to ask you personally about your learning and growth and some lessons learned. Because
Hmm.
here's the fact of it, and we don't run from it. And not necessarily in the receiver room, but I'm talking about just globally.
Hmm.
We won 3 games because somewhere along the line we got it wrong.
Correct.
Right. That's just is what it is. Somewhere along the line we got it wrong. In
Correct.
an effort of learning and growth in your recruitment, what are like some of the new approaches? You like, okay, I need to do it this way to really believe in this guy. I need to see this to believe in this guy because we can't afford to get it wrong no more.
Man, I think learning is the biggest piece and just understanding who we have in the room. That's one thing that I really harped on is just really to get to know these guys more
Yeah.
outside of football. And I think sometimes as coaches we can get so caught up into the game, right? That we forget some pieces, right? And there's some opportunities that we got to be able to account for and capitalize on. But just getting to know them outside of football and missing on the piece. And then I took an initiative to do some more development and take it a step further. Went out with the Cleveland Browns and did some development as far as
Mm-hmm.
learning different things of how they're running their offensive scheme and some different techniques at the receiver position and stuff like that. But I've 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 been grateful enough to been in place to learn from some great dudes over my career as a coach. I mean, you talk about Jason Phillips, man. I think he's a wide receiver guru. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't think it's no better to do it, man. And I've been able to sit and learn from him. Me and him been together for what, 5 years? I'm going into my 7th season. So about 5 of those were with him, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel that each year I learn something more and more from him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful and I'm grateful for him too as well because every year he's always pushing me to be better.
Yeah, and as much as he gets his props on the morning run, does not still get the full props he deserves. League wide. He just went into his JUCO Hall of Fame. This past
Yes.
season,
Yep.
and
Oh.
when you look at the Jackson State receiver room, and when he was co-coordinating, you were there, and now in Colorado in the receiver room.
Hmm.
What it's probably like counting both places, 7 guys in the league. 5 to 7 in the league.
It's a lot. That's why
Yeah,
what we tell recruits, I call ourselves the dynamic duo. Every time me and him get together, great things happen. And I always use the point of Karate Kid. You had Mr. Miyagi and you had Danielson, right?
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? that's the kind of relationship we had there, man. That's Mr. Miyagi. I'm Daniel's son. And then, they came out with a new movie where a new Karate Kid where Daniel's son now is teaching. You know what I'm saying? So Jackie Chan had to call Daniel's son. Daniel's son growing up now.
The student has become the master.
Yep. That's how it works. That's how it works, man. Hey, you've had Shedeur Sanders was right there in Colorado. We saw pictures of you, video of you guys standing right there. You and Coach Brendan Marion. Can you give us a little insight of that conversation? Yeah,
oh man. Anytime Shedeur is in the building, man, it's wonderful. It's great. It's great for the whole, the whole Colorado Buff Nation because man, the guys really love it. The receivers love when he comes in. He always gives them pointers and works with them and things like that. But that conversation has always been good. I've been with, I was with Shedeur for all 4 years of his career, right? And it goes all the way back to a story I told you guys before when he was in the rain throwing footballs at pop-up dummies, man. He's just a hard worker, man. So everything when you talk to Shedeur, man, you got to be about work. If you're not about work, then he's not gonna really vibe with you well. Yeah. But he's always trying to get better. So that's kind of what that conversation was about. Was him always.
Oh, I think he got a call when that's happening. His phone rang. Yeah, so their recruit must be getting off the plane.
Somebody just called right now. It's all right. Damn, that was a good one. Go on with
Shedeur. We'll stand by and see if he hop back on.
Yeah. But
I'll tell you this, Chico.
Because Brendan Marion, Coach Shad, and Shedeur, that conversation would love been right there and just listening.
Well, it was right there because you heard the video. But I'm gonna tell you this, Chico. Yeah. Speaking of her, where else could you get what you just got?
Over there? No. Over there? No, hell no.
Can't get it no place.
Hell no.
You can put every pinky finger up that you want. Ain't but one place.
Jalen Brunson got this. Shedeur got this. Oh no, they got this.
Coach Shad in the building, man. Y'all know we had Coach Shad on wide receiver room. Got a signal interruption. We'll see if he joins back, but if not, y'all, he was on 20-30 minutes, so it's all good. He was literally at the airport to pick up one of the recruits for this weekend. So we appreciate him taking the time out to join us.
Louisiana Glenn said, Coach Shad, who is the dogs in the room, hands down. Hey, I think it's a room full of dogs. Shout out to Ernest Campbell also. We didn't name him. Fast ass Ernest Campbell is what they call him, or what they will be calling him, and what I'll be calling him doing the live streams. Because I know he can dip out real fast. Like, let's bring in Coach Shad right back real quick. Like, Coach, you back on. There you go.
Yeah, my bad. That was one of them dogs calling.
I told him. I said that phone rang. That's a recruit calling.
There we go.
Coach got a $21 super chat. We love the super chats and love when they say 21 for Prime. Coach Rashad, beyond fit and finesse, this is from C Maven, is CU exploring AI or augmented reality tools for player preparation, thinking virtual reps, assignment recognition, situation awareness, and faster game speed learning.
Yeah, I think we have a tremendous staff, and we have like all of our GAs, our student assistants, man, and all of our analysts. They do a great job, man, with using all the different technology that there is to be able to help our guys too as well. So we do a lot of different things, but we kind of do it our way. Our way is kind of different from what a lot of other universities do it. We old school, man. We're old school and we're traditional, and we have our way of doing things, and it works for our OCs and our DCs, and it works for us. So we're gonna stay true to the CU way.
Yeah, you're gonna have a jersey with a GPS chip in it, but that ain't gonna stop us from hitting sleds either now.
There you go.
It ain't all technology.
See, I ain't want to say it. Yeah, I ain't want to say
it. I'll put it out there for you, Sean. Like there is some technology. There's some, as the question C maybe put it. There's some trade secrets where we do some technological stuff, but that don't save you from them sleds and them chutes and them bags and them gassers.
Yeah.
That
and
whistle,
then do it all
plenty,
again.
that whistle still work. I'm just letting you know.
right. They
Ain't
got
no
to put
computer.
in that
Ain't no
work,
computer
dog.
on that whistle.
Hell no.
Shad, I want to ask you this, and it's not really so much about your receivers as it is the quarterbacks.
Mhm.
Because as you were just talking about Shedeur and what he does in the building, just being present, like it or not, love him or hate him, the guy is the standard, right? And the standard is the
Correct.
standard. Like Shedeur is that dude. And one of the things Shedeur did not shy away from is when a receiver was in error as quarterback, he didn't mind in his way letting them know he was in error. With this new quarterback room, are you seeing that kind of leadership in them as it relates to your receiver, where it's like, hey, we got to get on the same page. Let's talk, da 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 da.
Oh yes, I think that room is growing tremendously.
Okay.
I think they starting to get that swag. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
starting to pop out a little bit now, so it's coming. But you know they have to be that way because if you know who our OC is, he don't play. So
No.
you understand. So yeah, man, they're just gonna be, man. They're gonna be a testament to who their coach is, man. And Coach Marion is doing a wonderful job in that room and getting those guys together, man, and getting those guys where they need to be, man. And they're taking ownership too as well. I'm talking about they're showing up, they're beating him to the meetings. You know,
Mm.
Yeah.
now it's a race. You know what I'm saying? They want to beat coaching into the meeting room, and you're seeing all three of them doing that. And then it's a wonderful sight to see.
Outstanding.
Coach, you just said race. I was going to ask this question right here. If there was a race between all of the wide receivers, I'm not going to ask you, but I'll ask this. Who would say out of the wide receivers that they're the fastest in the room?
Oh, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna say me. Twice on Sundays.
Other
However you
than
want to
Coach
do it.
Shad.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm 34 and I still think I can get all of them.
I
But
think
no,
so
man,
too.
it's funny because they do go back and forth, man, and that room is explosive, it's fast, man. But you know, I'll tell you two that go back to back now. It's not saying they're the fastest in the room, but I'm just telling you, it's two of them that they go back, they gonna talk. One gonna say something, the other one gonna say something back. That
Campbell and Gibson.
Quinn and Ernest. Quinn and Ernest, they you know what I'm saying? They don't take too fond of somebody saying they the fastest now.
Yeah. So y'all look out for those guys. Ernest, fast ass Campbell is what I call him. And Quinn Q for 6 Gibson also in that slot. Look out for those guys.
Yeah. Hey,
Chico, in that same vein of videos where you saw Shad involved in the conversation with Shedeur and Marion, don't miss this one. When the guys were competing on the ladder, somebody, what you gonna do, Coach Shad? You come over here. He said, "What the check at?" He
The
said,
check at.
I'll
Y'all
do
get
drill
man.
for free.
Hey man, I've been in this game long enough. I that was back in JC and Jackson State. They would have got me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I would
Yeah.
have went out there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You were
Now,
28, 29 then.
you
Chip
know what
on
I'm
your
saying?
shoulder. Yeah.
Oh, dang. We just lost again. It's all good. All good, man. We got to have Coach Shad come back on the show.
Yeah,
We was just about to get into our UNK and CHICO. Y'all know how that goes. And y'all stay tuned for Sunday night. We're coming back. We back like vertebrae, huh?
You're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going down. UNK and
In the-
CHICO this Sunday night. Make sure y'all tune in. Late night live with us. Coach Shad might jump back on
yeah, he back
with
on.
us.
We
Well,
finished
he's
up
on
that
right
talk.
now.
Let him go.
Here we go.
yeah, that was that call, man. I'm about to have to head out.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Coach. We know you double do, man. We appreciate your time joining the morning run live. We know you're on recruit duty with you're there at the airport, man. Thanks so much for coming on with us.
Appreciate you.
Hey man, always appreciate you guys, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Neely, hey, you need to hurry. It's about that time. You need to hurry up and get back, play.
Hey, man, talked to Coach yesterday. Y'all sound like y'all on the same playbook.
There we go. All right, y'all.
Appreciate you. Coach Shad in the building right here at the Morning Run Live, TMR Live. Y'all make sure y'all put W's in the chat, hit the like button, run them likes up for your dogs. Appreciate you, Reverend BJ Nelson.
We'll make sure they
Yeah,
they know about the catfish for Louisiana Glen. We'll text it to them.
Hey, that'd be dope too, man. Louisiana Glen, you need to holler at all the coaches, man. Send them all texts and say, hey, we know them Southern guys want to have some Southern fried food. Come on over here with us. Louisiana Glen, sharp with the fork.
Hey, Chico, some things to look out for next week as you just teed it up. Sunday, UNK and CHICO Live is back Sunday night. Monday, we got Snelson and Derek coming on. They run the graphic and creative department and been doing a lot of successful things with the graphic stuff that goes in helping these recruits. And then on Wednesday, Ferrante Edmonds, Travis Hunter's mom, is coming on. Her book has finally dropped. So you got about 3 things in a row. And then also next week, we're continuing the Get to Know series. And we got Drew Sapp, edge rusher, who's coming on as well. And that'll be teaming up for prime parents with his parents also.
Yes, indeed. And if you're going to Colorado, Unc, you got to let them know.
You got to go by the beautiful Boulder Broker. That's down there at 31st and Baseline. 31st and Baseline. Hit the boulderbroker.com. Get on the phone. Make your reservation. And at check-in, do not forget, let them know Uncle Neely and that dude with the raggedy braids sent me, and they're going to take 20% off of your stay at the Boulder Broker. If you mention Uncle Neely, since they're not at checkout now, at check-in.
At check-in with that little sneaky link that you got there. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a dream, let me read this to you right here from Miss Denise Smith.
You know, Chico, you don't have to let the people know you reading it. You can at least lie and make people think you're intelligent. You could put the graphic up and they wouldn't see that you got the paper in your hand.
It's called an ad read.
Oh. Yeah, but they don't know. They don't have to know you're reading. It could just be you just.
You know what? How about we just go here? If you want to do some numbers, if you want to represent, show that you're doing numbers. Go to unkandchico.myshopify.com right now and click on where you can see all the merch right now. Just go there and see all the merch and support your boys. And we appreciate you, family. Shoot, dealing with Unc over here. Make sure y'all get y'all lock in right now. Well, it might be too late now. They already kicked the game off. So be ready for the next one. It's going down. World Cup right now. Mybookie.ag. Use the promo code Big Dog. That's BIGGDOGG. And lock in with us. You understand me? Now, what's your next dream? Is it paying off your credit card, remodeling your kitchen, exploring the rainforest?
The bottom of the screen down there and see if I can see that paper in your hand. Because I can see a little edge, so I'm just trying to see if
he just messed up the. All right, Manny, cut and clip this. Ready? What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card, remodeling your kitchen, exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica. Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. And State Farm agent Miss Denise Smith is right here in the Denver metro area to lend a hand. As your local good neighbor, Denise Smith can help you look at all the things you want to save for and come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being free of debt or free to roam the world, call State Farm agent Denise Smith in the Denver metro community today. Because as you know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Make sure y'all go check in with Miss Denise Smith, DeniseSmithInsurance.com. Make sure you give her a call at 303-343-3515. You see the address, number, everywhere to contact her right now. That's our partner, our friend, Denise Smith, State Farm Insurance Agent. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Uncle Neely got his nose in the book. We know what's going on.
No, I figured since you was reading, I would read too.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with reading. It's fundamental. It's essential and fundamental.
Reading is essential.
I don't think that
was the tagline.
That was the tagline.
Reading is fundamental was the tagline.
No, in our hood, it was reading is essential and fundamental.
Oh, okay. This is the same guy.
Why do you need enemies?
Who got mad at Star Trek because they had the reading man on there. Like he can't have two jobs.
Reading rainbow. Wanna fly in the sky. I can go mountain. Take a look. It's in
a book. It's Chico Rainbow. Chico's Rainbow. They see Chico in a rainbow shirt. They said, Chico? He said, no, reading Rainbow.
He can go anywhere. All right, man. Mine too, Chico. No joke. That's what I'm talking. See, it wouldn't just be now.
Yeah, Rainbow ain't just you either.
Come on, dog. Shout out to hey. You know what? Before I go, I saw Ray J say this on his Instagram. He said, "Man,
Well, stop real quick. How can a Ray J quote benefit you right now? Think about that first before you say it.
think about it first."
Ray J now. This is what's going to save you. This is your lifeline, a Ray J quote. Go right ahead, Chico. Go right ahead. Not Obama, not MLK. You finna use Ray J to get
I
you
think
out
it
of
was
okay.
it was something awareness month. I don't want to say the wrong name. I don't know whether it was gay or LGBTQ or LGBTQ, whatever. I don't know if it whatever it was, but
I think
the
it's
point
called
was
Pride Month.
Pride Month. That's what it is. You should have known. You knew. That's right. Pride Month is what it was called. Ray J said, "Man, we got to make it normal to have straight men shout out gay men." You know, so shout out to all my gay brothers out there is what Ray J said. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my brothers in the community out there. Yeah, shout them out, all of them. Family,
We all
friends,
people.
whatever. Damn right. And someone will beat your ass, huh? Paul.
I'm on the show.
You know what? You know, where? Where you at? He must be in the room with you. That's right. Forgot about that.
About Manny.
Why, man? Why? Let's just land the plane. Boom.
About to land. Flight attendants prepare for cross check. Put your tables
Flight
trays upright position. Store any of your electronic items.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we appreciate you guys for joining us for another episode of TMR Live with UNK and CHICO once again, right here on the Pregame Network, brought to you by Miss Denise Smith, Insurance Agent, the Boulder Broker Hotel, Dr. Juan Bautista, unkandchico.myshopify.com, DeonSanders21.com, and a host of others. Ladies and gentlemen, put your chakras in the sky, your black fists high, your rebel flags. That's damn right. We're going to get up and about this, bitch. Have a great weekend. Let's go.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab your coffee.
Chico.
Damn.
Chico.
Yes, sir, with the blesser.
In honor of what's to come Sunday night, let's leave out here with the UNK and CHICO anthem.
Oh, I didn't even have it loaded. But guess what? This will take a few seconds, and I'll have it loaded. That's right.
So
Bring it
y'all
up, Manny.
Notification bells on. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. UNK and CHICO Live is back Sunday night with your participation. Professor Booty on. We'll even get Little Fingers Arlie on. Coming Sunday night, we back in effect. Thanks to Reverend BJ Nels.
That's right. Let's go. Yes, sir. UNK and CHICO, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live.
Yes, sir. UNK and CHICO, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog CHICO.
It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog CHICO.
Y'all get out there and have a great weekend. Happy Juneteenth. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, share this with a friend or a family member. We up and up out of here. Cheers.